All right, countdown's over. Week 7 in the bag. Is it week 7? Yeah, there you go.
Week 7.
How'd it go, guys? How did week 7 treat y'all? Aaron looks happy.
Yeah, I guess I go first. I made a promise to myself, and it's fitting. The attire we all got on today said that certain little companion of mine would not make another appearance on this podcast until I got the dub.
Oh, no, here it is.
And there she is. Woo! We took them glasses from that boy that we beat down. We snatched that gold chain off his neck, and we got the dub. We are back in business. Rasheed Wrights came back. Bucky Irving just got a few weeks rest. He's headed into a bye. Just come out. I'm about to turn the season around. 1-4, 2-4.
2-4.
About to go 10-0. 10-0, baby. And I'm gonna be repeating as champ right here. We'll have another plaque on this bottom part or on the side. Well, I don't know what we want to do yet, but I'm excited.
I don't mean to correct you, Aaron, but it's 2-5 because we have the same record now.
His math is wrong. 2-5.
Oh, what a loser.
Hey, but
Yeah, let me do some quick maths. Yeah, it checks out. You're right.
Who'd you play? Oh, you guys had a bet, right? It's a meatball sub bet.
Yeah, we did have meat sandwich.
Meat sandwich bet.
You just got to let your boys eat sometimes, and this was just my charity. Christmas is around the corner, so I just had to give one to the old guy.
I appreciate it. Doing God's work.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what your team did. What do we got going on here? It would help if I pushed the right button. Champagne Puppy 136. I think you might have been the top scorer for this week too.
Not the top potential, but we'll get there. Shout out Nigel.
Yeah, dude. Matthew Stafford 5 touchdowns is I think
Nice.
maybe the first time in his career he did that.
Hey, he come out big for me. I was telling a certain somebody else who's on the podcast that I woke up early that day. I was seriously debating about benching him for Stroud. I'm like, Stroud just came off a bye. Like, it's the play. I didn't realize it was a London game or wherever the heck they were at. The game already started. I was like, all right, well, I got 20 points already from you, Maddie. Thank you very much.
You lucked out from the Europe game because you couldn't tinker with it. And then what do we got? Eric, you got an injury with Jaden Daniels. Let's maybe talk about a little bit later. Bijan, the whole offense for Atlanta. And then Scattaboo likes to take his shirt off. He does well. Chase Brown finally getting touchdowns. Bengals offense.
Look, that investment paying off right there. That investment.
I'll say the only thing for Stafford throwing 5 touchdowns, 3 of them went to Devontae Adams on Eric's team, so didn't hurt as bad.
True.
That was part of the quick math strategy too, right? I was like, if Devontae pops off, at least Stafford will equalize. So it's a wash. Worst case scenario. Rasheed was huge though.
Look at T. Higgins. You finally got to him.
That was unexpected.
Nice. All right. So when are you guys going to when are you guys going to get your your meatball meat sandwich going?
Sooner than I get my $2 from you, I'll tell you that. So
don't let me up with them either. Don't let me in with them.
You were just as late, dude.
Hey, did you get your money? Did you get your money and a tax?
No, bro, you threw a quarter at me. That's not nice.
I did see that.
I'm gonna throw one of the meatballs at you
Thursday. If I see you Thursday,
Pause.
$2 is coming your way. Maybe 3 because I'm so late.
Ooh, okay.
Very nice.
It's a lot of snack packs right there.
Heck yeah, bro. That's good snack pack. All right, Roski, what happened with you?
Can we not talk about it? I'm still processing everything. Man, it's
real quick. Sorry. You must be sick, man. Wearing that ugly jacket, bro. What's going on?
Oh, come on,
man.
Wait, upcoming champion. I forgot you're a Galaxy fan, so
horrible, man.
You gotta rep
and you put the Laker hat on too, dude.
Hey, starting off today.
That's right. And this is Luka I trust.
Yeah, and this is gonna be the upcoming champion for the MLS.
Yes. So. St. Louis, baby.
Did you guys watch Luka on Hot Ones yet? Eating those hot wings? I haven't checked it out.
I haven't seen it yet, but I saw some of the clips.
Yeah, I need to watch that. All right, Roski, take us through it. What happened here?
First of all, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys believe in curses? Do you guys believe in the snap crackle curse?
What is that?
Have you ever heard of that?
No. I don't think I have.
Enlighten me.
Well, I'm starting it now because every time I join a new league, for whatever reason, and this is not an excuse, I always end up getting injured players. Always. And I always end up either bottom 2 or the dead last one. So I believe I'm cursed. I'm still gonna do what I can to, sneak into the playoffs, but I keep getting injured players. Pull it up, Chris. Let's just dive right in. But part of it is my fault though. I listened to you guys. I should have known better. I should have known.
Ooh.
I shouldn't have
Oh,
kept
Wait,
Fields.
what did we do? What did we
You,
do?
Yeah, come
you
on now.
guys, you
I've
guys.
been trying to trade you to Shroud for like the last 6 weeks.
I gotta go back to the clip, or the episode. But somebody threw out, Fields goes on, you're gonna regret it, and this and that, and you guys kind of pursued me into keeping him, and I did, and it was terrible.
In your defense, that sounds like a terrible hot take. I would say. Maybe I did say.
Well, and I'll say, I remember that conversation, and I was specifically talking about that week. Was it against the Cowboys? I think that's who we were talking about.
Well, the Cowboys, he did good.
You got one good game out of him, and then you kept playing him. That's your fault for keep playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like who does that?
I let myself influence by you guys.
You didn't. Let's look. You didn't play him again because I think we gave him a wedgie, or the entire Jets organization
I played
a
him
wedgie last week.
I played him this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's after you gave the organization a full wedgie, right?
I think it was.
and you gave him the nickname Wedgie
I gave him
Man.
the nickname Wedgie Man, so that's why I figured, come on, clip that, send it to him. He's got I mean, never mind. He's got enough problems. His coach, the owner already called him out, and so he's probably getting
this is
benched
coming
for sure.
back to me. We last week with Chelsea, we talked about his net was -10.
Yes.
And then he had some Reddit, but you still stuck with. I appreciate your loyalty.
I said, you know what? And again, I think it was you, Aaron. I can't remember, but somebody kind of threw that out there, and I was like, you know what? It's the Panthers. He's got a good chance to redeem himself, but I should have known better when Garrett Wilson was out. I should have known better that he's got no targets. He got benched, I think, either in the third or fourth quarter. But yeah,
This triggered
would help too.
This triggered an idea. Maybe it could be our new segment. But you know how when someone's trashing the NBA, they say they're going to the Shanghai Sharks?
Yeah.
I say they're doing Team Canada, and Justin Fields would be the first member of Team Canada head over to the Canadian League.
QB1.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
He'll probably be a superstar over there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but look at Drake May, another solid week, 23 points for your opponent, Jahmyr Gibbs. And when we were throwing darts to pick draft order, Chelsea said she wanted Gibbs, and she ended up with him. He was a monster yesterday.
She was a beast. Yes.
Where did she draft?
She had 4, I think. Pick 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right before me. My fortunes would have been changed so much. I wanted Gibbs too, and now I'm in a station wagon.
And then Jackson Smith and Jigba, that guy's been a stud this year too. I mean, equal amount with Prime Rib, CeeDee Lamb. See the nickname there too.
So knowing what we know now, if we were in Aaron's place, would we still pick up Lamar Jackson, or who would we pick, Lamar or Henry? If we had to pick one of them.
So you took who'd you take first, Aaron?
King Henry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
I at that pick I wouldn't have taken either of them, but I have a thing against older running backs. I'm a little even though I'm older, I have a thing against them, so it's like my own issue. But Lamar's a quarterback I'd have been happy to have for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If Lamar would have made it where I drafted Joe Burrow, I would have taken Lamar in a heartbeat.
Same.
I mean, he was doing good till he got hurt. I mean, he's putting up the points I need. I don't really care about the Ravens winning, but he's putting up points until he got injured. So
yeah, only if you were a lifelong fan would you care.
Well, I mean, if they win the championship this year, like it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Broski, your tight ends though, man. I see you had them, I think, down there in the flex, both killing it.
Yeah, McBride and Warren, they're both doing good. And here's the thing, you guys probably didn't notice. I was projected to win as of Sunday night. I was 84%. 84%, I think, yeah. And I was like, okay, there's no way Rachaad White and Mike Evans, are both duds. Mike Evans gets hurt after 4 targets, doesn't score a point. Rachaad White puts up a dud, which was, whatever. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm cursed, guys. That's what it is. So I need something to help cure. I don't know if you guys know somebody that can help me or... But I need all the help I can get right now.
I got you, bro. I'm sending trades your way.
All right.
Real trades. I'm sending real trades.
Honestly, none
of these Candyland trades that Aaron sends. I'm sending real trades.
Chris would know if that big 12-person trade works out in your favor. I still say it does. I swear. What do you think, Chris? If he gives up his tight end, not McBride.
Warren.
Yeah. and he ends up picking up King Henry and Justin Herbert, and just losing that and CeeDee Lamb. No big deal.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, Justin Herbert is a starting quarterback, putting up points all the time, and King Henry is due for a resurgence. I'm just saying, that's
now
pretty good.
you oversimplified the trade, so let's just do your oversimplification. So Robert gives up Lamb and who? Warren. And you give up Derrick Henry and Herbert?
Yeah, well, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm moving Arturo into this one.
And everybody else. Well, we'll take a look at that here in a second.
He wants me to end up at the bottom. That's what it is.
I was there. I'm giving you the blueprint to get out. Look at me.
Hey, don't worry. You'll be out of it by this end of this week. I'm gonna be at the bottom. I'm already predicting I'm gonna lose because I have a lot. Well, we'll talk about it later, but I have a lot of buys and injuries, and I'm playing David. So
Ligma really affecting your brain right now.
it is.
You sound horrible right now. It's
Why can't? Is this the trade? Let's see. Can I?
Well,
Good to go.
before just hit accept.
Join group. Join group. That's what it is, right? How do I see it? I don't know how to see the trade. I saw it before.
Did you decline it already?
I didn't think I did. Maybe somebody else did, and if they decline it, maybe it goes away.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Honestly, the only person who came up slightly short on the whole trade was you, Chris. Everyone else is pretty like 90% there for equality for all.
Who was I giving up? Jonathan Taylor?
For Saquon Barkley?
No.
Right now, Jonathan Taylor's doing well, but if you're a redraft and not knowing anything, you take Saquon 10 out of 10 times, right?
No, well, I was worried about how many touches he had last year. I mean, granted, I wasn't going to let him slip past my second pick, but he had so many carries last year, and then going to the Super Bowl, all those carries on top of it. Yeah. I didn't think he was going to do as well as he did last year, but I wasn't sure.
Well, he's
Everything's
definitely
a
not,
guess.
so.
He's definitely not. All right, I'll see if I can figure it out to look at that trade unless it's gone, but I think it might be gone. But we'll go back to... We'll just do mine real quick. I have a question for you because I had a dilemma. I pick up the win.
Obviously.
I had a dilemma.
I don't like arrogant, Chris. Come on now.
Four game winning streak. What are you gonna do?
Two different sides, right? He's all gloating, and I'm over here all defeated. You know,
I could gloat next week.
Dude, I didn't know David was in the podcast over here.
Saturday, Josh Jacobs has the questionable tag. So I was researching as much as I could. He's got an illness and a calf injury. And then Sunday morning, he's a game time decision, but he's the late game or the afternoon game, 125. All my other backs were going at the 10 a.m. game, except Jonathan Taylor, which I was going to play Taylor. He had the 105 kickoff. And so I decided to sit Josh Jacobs because I didn't know. And I plugged in Rico Dowdle or Bill Krosky. You know, neither one of them killed it. But I had the worry like, oh man, I'm going to get a wedgie from these guys. If one, I lose, and I lose because I sat Josh Jacobs. Jacobs had 2 touchdowns. I mean, he didn't play the full game, but he still had 18 points. But I'm kind of curious what you guys would have done in that situation. Questionable tag. And I really didn't have anyone else to plug in. I would have had to pick somebody up to plug in because I had a lot of guys going early. And I didn't think Emeka was going to play Monday night with I think it was a hamstring injury, but he did play.
I'm curious, Chris, why didn't you play Swift? He was playing Saints.
Well, I had Judkins going against Miami, and then I wasn't going to sit Taylor regardless who he plays. And then I had Krosky playing Dallas, Bill Krosky Merritt playing Dallas, but he didn't do anything. And then with Rico Dowdle was playing so well. But I just have a dilemma. I have a little too many running backs right now, which is a good thing. And then I'll point out one thing.
I need running backs, so maybe we should talk.
Jake Tonjes, nickname, not a fart face. Just want to point that out real quick.
Hey, that's end of Fart Face's career. That's it. He's done. He's done. He gave you the most he could.
Oh yeah, Kittle's back. He didn't do anything. Neither one of them did anything in the Niner game. But I'm curious that situation, having a running back, one of your studs, have that questionable tag, and it's a later game. Kind of, would you guys have done something different? Or
I mean, I would have run with Dawdle like
Rico?
You did. Yeah. I mean, he was hot, and Jets. Come on. But I mean, if Bucky had questionable, I'd be playing him because he's just my best running back, also too. So it's a tough call.
I would have done the same. But I think instead of Dowdle, I would have played Swift just because since Hubbard was back and the coaches were saying, oh, he's the starter, we're going to split 50-50. So that's the only hesitation. And I know Swift is the RB1 for sure in Chicago. So I would have probably done that, or found a stash somewhere from a later game or Monday. But that would have been kind of challenging. So I think, given your circumstance, I think Swift would have been what I
would have done is what I did in my other league is play Josh Jacobs. So
well, there you go. Now, if he wouldn't have played, did you win or lose in your other league? I'm kind of curious about that.
I won, and I still got a goose egg from Fartface.
Leave that man alone.
Dude, now I know at first we were saying he wanted to fight me, dude. I want to fight him, bro. After this last week. Good Lord.
Bro, how you treated him, man, he's not going to do anything for you.
Dude, I'll lock him up.
That's called payback. All right, let's we'll go through real quick the weekly report. Who was our best manager, all those good things. I think it's one of the managers who lost, which is that this report has some flaws. I'm just going to tell you that right now. The sleeper weekly report. Best manager is what you talking about. He lost, but I guess he got the
max points.
Almost a perfect lineup out of his team. Worst manager is our Eagle fan. That's who I played. He had some big points on the bench. I think he had Devontae Smith on the bench, which he was texting us about. Santa's helper gets the biggest beat down on Unk. And then the narrow victory, right? Is that the lights out versus you, Roski?
Yep. Story of
Look
my
at
life.
highest score, Champagne Pumpy with the emoji with the shades.
Hey, that's why the shades were here on the championship trophy.
You also get overachiever, bro.
Hey, I like to sweep the podium.
And then you get best quarterback. We see McCaffrey, who actually looked good. The run game for the Niners looked good. He went off. He was the Niners' entire offense, 39 points. Jamar Chase, 38. And then Roski, one of your number one tight end, McBride, has a big day. Bo Nix on the bench, 40 points. Ouch. Oh, yeah, and there's Devontae Smith right there. All right, let's check one more thing. The standings.
I hate to see that right now.
I was surprised. Look who's in second place. Some stud over here. Memoirs of a Madman. Ozzy Osbourne's proud of me. Beyond the grave, proud of me.
Ozzy Osbourne does not care about football, period.
Bro, he was going to write a song about it. He just died too soon, but there's probably some hidden songs in there.
He was too busy eating burritos.
Burritos. Burrito.
You haven't seen the video of him just asking his children, like, hey, do you want a burrito? And they're like, yeah, no. Like, it's just like a highlight tape of Ozzy Osbourne asking his family if they want burritos.
And he was going to make it?
No. That's Ozzy Osbourne. They don't make their own stuff.
Silly me. I just like it better if he was going to make it. That'd be sweet. All right, Champagne and Big Breezy down here. Blending Bums dropping down to 6, but you're still in the in the playoffs if they were to start today.
Dang.
Yeah, but it's a tight race. I mean, we're between 2 and 6. We're all tied.
Oh yeah,
record-wise.
Yep.
I'm guaranteed to beat Santa's helper next week, so I'm going to climb up that board even more.
Roski, did you and Chelsea do a bet? I know you guys were talking about as we ended the pod last week. Did you guys end up throwing one down?
I know it was something, but I think it was dependent of if I kept Fields or not. And
they did. They did. Like you got to eat a pudding. You guys don't remember? You guys don't remember?
I don't remember that. Clip it and send it to me.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, let's do injuries. One of you already talked about it. Mike Evans broke his collarbone, and I think he got a concussion too. Likely to miss the majority of the season. Is that you, Roski? You have Evans?
Yep. I picked him up. He was on the waivers, so I picked him up this past week and fired him up. And funny because Eric texted me. He's like, "Hey, you stole my league winner." And then I texted him yesterday. I'm like, "Hey, you're welcome."
Have him back.
Put up a dud, and then he's gone for the year. So I had a plan already in place, but that just set me back.
I think Evans is feeling cursed. You should tell him it's your fault for picking him up.
I know, huh? Oh, don't clip it then. Don't send it to him. He's going to come looking for me.
We'll edit that out. Nico Collins, he got a concussion. Anybody got Nico?
Heck no. He burned me last year.
He's in question for week 8. Blending Bums, Jaden Daniels had an MRI on Monday. Isn't considered long-term, but his status is up in the air for next week.
I have 4 guys out on my bench. Well, Jaden Daniels, but Pearsall's still out.
Yep.
Calvin Ridley's still out. And Darren Waller is out.
Who you going to drop, bro? Yeah, Waller got hurt too. Who you going to drop?
Let's see. I don't know. I might make a swing with Roski. I might make a trade with him.
Can't wait to see what's
listening
out there.
Me neither.
Aaron's feeling left out.
I am.
Yeah,
Just get me in the mix.
Get me in the
Oh,
mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, lend us your backyard and make us cheesy gordita crunches.
Oh,
That's how you get
delicious.
in the mix.
Oh, I see
Delicious.
how it is. Well, that's the first and last time you'll be over then.
Okay.
Invitation retracted. And then yeah, Darren Waller's on here too. He's considered week to week. He's got a pectoral injury. And then Bryce Young, but I don't think anyone in our league had him. He's expected to miss multiple games. So the Red Rifle Andy Dalton is coming in to throw that ball around.
Water pistol. Let's go.
The water pistol. Now, what about buys? This is the heaviest bye week.
I'm hit hard. That's why I said I'm pretty much certain I'm going to lose because I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on bye.
Who do you got on bye? We got the Lions, right? Who else?
The Cardinals, the Lions, the Rams. That's all I have. But I'm trying to remember who else. Yeah, there's a few. These are like 7 or 8 teams or something like that. Maybe less.
I wonder why the NFL didn't spread this out. Because, I mean, we had 1 week, there was only 2 teams on bye. And then this one has how many? Like 6 teams on? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like they do that a lot. They stack them in
managers
1
of
week.
teams. That's something that we just have to anticipate, right? That's why I'm not getting hit too hard with it. One player on bye here, one player on the bye there, and
You
then
sprinkled it?
exactly.
Hey,
So,
I
yeah, we
didn't
got
anticipate it, but
Yeah.
I was under the impression I was going to be at least 5-2 or something like that, you know?
Oh,
And yeah, that's 2-5. So yeah,
Same
Until
numbers.
somebody made a broski
Just
voodoo
reverse.
doll. Hey, I think your help is you got to call on a priest, bro. It's too late.
I
Like
know.
all these guys are cursed. You got to call on a priest, some holy water. Just get yourself exercise, man.
Bring
Start
out
fresh.
the big guns. Yeah.
Yep, sage is burning every
we
single
still
day.
got like at least 20 minutes of the pod. Let's get a trade done. You and Eric. Let's see what you guys come up with. Shake on it, agree on it, wink on it.
Over under that happens.
I'll take the under all day.
I'm taking the under too.
Shoot,
So,
I'm
yeah.
taking the under too.
So buys this week: Cardinals, Lions, Jags, Raiders, Rams,
Mhm.
Seahawks. That's a lot.
Oh yeah, Seahawks. That's right.
Yeah. All right. How about wedgie nominations, or you're not even nominations? Who are your wedgies? And then we'll figure out who gets the atomic wedgie. Who's the worst of the worst of the worst?
Do we just say the Giants right now? I mean, we all can just say the Giants, right? Like they're every minute.
How did that happen?
Your epic collapse in that. Literally, we're watching the game. Change it from that game. Well, this is a blowout. This sucks. And then all of a sudden they lose. How does this happen?
They scored
Bad
all their
management.
points in the fourth quarter. Is crazy.
Yeah,
Would've been a
Bo Nix
great game
has
to watch in the
40 fantasy points in the fourth quarter. How?
Yeah.
Well, so I haven't seen the video. I was just reading it yet, but did you see the head coach was screaming at the defensive coordinator at the end of the game? Or I got to find it because he's always yelling at somebody. The
Was
week
it?
before was the medical staff about getting Dart back in the game. This time it's
Mhm.
because they just epic collapse. And
Yeah,
then
that
their
was
stud
wild.
linebacker, Brian Burns, he's on camera talking smack about the defensive coordinator too. I think it's when he's walking into the tunnel with Russell Wilson.
But
He's
see,
gonna
like
get fired.
overall, what do you think? Like, I still think the greatest job in professional sports is the kicker, and that guy, he deserves the wedgie for that team. I mean, you just make a couple extra points and it's over, or the 2-point conversion earlier, which is super
Yeah.
sus. But when you got a kicker who can't make one job that they have, what are you supposed to do?
I have an idea. So I played soccer in high school. I still play soccer. If this video, and you can clip it, if this video gets to 1,000 likes, not even nothing crazy, I will bust in Brandon Aubrey and train.
Oh, yeah.
I will train like crazy to become a kicker and hope to get that and land that contract. So clip it and put it out there.
And
Because
Aubrey,
1,000.
best kicker in the NFL right now. Is it easy to say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy, hands down.
And it was his wife who said, like, hey, I think you could do
Mhm.
that. Yeah, stud.
Am I tripping or is it raining?
It might be. It was all cloudy when I was driving
It's
home.
ominous right now. It just started raining. You said you're being the best kicker in the NFL. Ooh, the curse is coming through, baby. Oh God.
It's coming through the screen.
Yeah.
All right, who else you got? We got Giants on here. We might circle
All
back
right.
to them because I got some notes on those fools. Who else you got? Who else is getting a wedgie?
Come on now. You're not really falling for the Grammy, the Nickelodeon Teen Choice Award for Best Actor, Patrick Mahomes? Come on now. You cannot let that happen. Golly. It was beautiful. Just masterpiece. It reminded me back, like, I don't know, almost 2 years ago when I was a lifelong Chiefs fan, rooting for that man. And, like, it just, rekindled some old feelings. So we'll see what the end of the year holds for us.
I'm
so are
so
you giving
lost.
your wedgie to the Raiders? Is that who you're giving your wedgie to?
I'm giving to the Raiders just for that one. You got to see the clip, Eric. So they're trying. Chris, you take it. You can explain it much better than I can. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, go for it. Go for it. You do it, man.
They're trying to get a penalty. They're what? They're 4th and 1, and obviously they're gonna kick. Everyone in the world knows it. So they're trying to run the clock out to get offsides. And Mahomes screams. He says a profanity word that I can't say on this channel.
Oh,
But he
is
said-
that when he's like, "This shit never works"?
Yeah. And then they run the play and get it. Oh, good lord! I mean, that shows why the Raiders got a big old donut for the rest of the game.
True.
I just don't even know how it happens. I mean, the credit to the Chiefs and the offense was on fire. Rice looks great back. Patrick spreading the ball around. How did the Raiders do nothing? I'm going to bring up their box score because when I looked at it, I'm like, did they only play like one quarter?
Didn't seem like they played any quarters.
They played the cheerleaders. 31
Yeah.
to nothing. Geno Smith, 10 of 16 for 67 yards. He sacked only once, so you would think there's more sacks. Kenny Pickett comes in, throws 2 passes for 8 yards. Oh, good job, guys. Ashton, their total rush carries is 11. Ashton Dempsey had 6 for 21, and their total rushing yards was 25. Their total receiving yards was 75. They had 100 yards for an entire game. What? How? And there's one fumble from Kenny Pickett and no interceptions. I just don't understand. I would think this was like somebody in AI made this. It makes no sense.
That's like the football game equivalent of my trades. Like, it's just so bad.
The Chiefs had 152 rushing yards. That's more than the total yards the Raiders had.
Combined.
They had 286 receiving yards. Okay. All right.
Hey, speaking of the Raiders, that was my wedgie, actually. It wasn't the Raiders, but it was Kenny Pickett. Did you guys see the fumble? It was literally the first snap he took. He fumbled the ball, he lost the ball, and the Chiefs recovered. Do you guys ever watch the Longest Yard? The remake with Adam Sandler? He reminds me of Brucey. Remember when he came in, he's like, "Hi," and then he fumbles the ball, and he's like, "Ah, I should have eaten that popcorn." That's literally him. Like, come on. You finally get your chance to shine, and you fumble the ball, and they recovered? Like, come on, man. So that was my wedgie. And Tua. So I know Eric will be happy with Tua. Well, half happy, because I know Mike McDaniel's his guy, but
Eric's got something to say.
I don't really have a wedgie, so I'm just gonna go with the one we discussed earlier with Aaron. Actually, I'm gonna give it to the Chargers fashion people for those ugly
mustard
yellow jerseys.
They're supposed to be gold. How do they blow that?
They couldn't cut the yellow with like a different color pants to just do something different. Jeez Louise, man. They are making it really hard to get new fans over there.
Bunch of running bananas.
Yeah,
that was just awful.
Yeah, they're not a lightning bolt no more. They're a banana. They need to change their logo.
The announcers were making fun of them too, but yeah, it's like who thought that was a good idea?
I know Roski would know this too. Like we struggle as Lakers fans because we used to have beautiful gold jerseys once upon a time, and they try and do the banana yellow, but them Chargers, whoo, that was something special.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Well, Eric, I can't believe you didn't talk about Tua. I got Tua in my notes. We talked about the Dolphins. I think I gave the whole Dolphins organization a wedgie last week, their leadership. Tua was the one who let the cat out of the bag. The guys are showing up late. He threw 3 interceptions last week. He threw 3 interceptions this week. Dude.
No touchdowns.
No, yeah, I don't get it. I don't that team has been snake bit. They're a mess. And so someone's gonna lose their job. It's either Tua's gonna get benched or Mike's gonna get canned. I don't know. Something's going on, but they're a disaster.
That's the hard part.
You give the Dolphins my JV coaches and my high school quarterback, and they'll be fine. They will be fine.
Hey, you need to send in a tape of your high school coaches, bro, because I think they could fix a lot of these teams.
Coach Burkhardt, he's a real deal. You might see him coaching at a CYBA.
Have him send in a tape.
Hey, can you throw me in there?
I don't think he got it in him no more, but if he did, yeah, then Roski could be the kicker.
I'm ready.
Cool. I'm the hype man.
Roski, if you're not the kicker, could you be the special teams coach?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why not? I mean, it can't be any worse than what they're doing now. So,
all right. All right, what about the other team that we rail on in here? I think 3 weeks in a row, the Jets, another horrendous, abysmal showing. They're terrible as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
the first play of what's his name was horrible. Mariota, his first or second
With
play, he just
Washington?
throws a pick. Oh my god!
I don't know how to give my wedgie to. I'm probably going to give it to the Raiders because we've had these other ones on here. But the other one I have, this is a guy's not a superstar by any means. Used to be a Ram, is Demarcus Robinson, now with the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 weeks, Mac Jones has thrown him a ball that is in his breadbasket. He gets his hands on it and he drops it.
Yeah.
And this week, thankfully, the Niners won. It was like probably a 40-yard pass. And it just, his hands are too far apart. It was a third down play. And so then we got a punt. And this dude, like, bro, you got no receivers in front of you. Jennings is back, okay, now this game, but the opportunity is to get in here and get some reps.
Mm-hmm.
Pearsall's out, and he's not doing anything.
It sounds like he's gonna go off next game, so you guys better pick him up.
I'm not
now.
Yeah, get him.
I'm not
I'm
following
just
him
saying.
again.
I'm just saying. Mark my words.
You guys convinced me once. I'm not doing it again.
That was your fault. You
Yeah, that was my
played
fault.
Justin Fields for 2 weeks in
I
a
own up to
row.
it. I own up to it.
3?
I think it's 3.
No!
It's three
Did you
weeks in
go
a row.
three?
Oh my-
Three.
Yeah, because
Dude,
it was
dude.
Cowboys. Then who did they play last week? Jacksonville, I think. And
Dude,
then,
if this wasn't
yeah.
a family show, I'd tell you to give yourself a wedgie on camera right now. But
Hey,
for the
I
kids,
said
we're
it in
gonna
our-
just let it be.
I said in our group chat, I was this close.
Oh, I lied. I got one more. So that we got to go back farther Thursday. The Steelers made Joe Flacco look like a Pro Bowl quarterback.
seriously?
Is that what happened? Is this real? Flacco can play this well now on the Bengals, who've been terrible.
Well, and
Well,
keep in
now
mind,
that he
isn't
doesn't have the pressure of Shador breathing down his neck, he can play freely. So
the highest paid defense in the league, right? Mike Tomlin, his calling card defense. This guy's been 2 games? That just shows the all-star talent that's around them, right? I mean, if anything, that might be a little indictment on Joe Burrow himself. Just put anyone in there.
Well,
You don't have to pay
Tomlin
$45-50 million to a quarterback.
You just get it some 40-year-old guy.
Might as well.
Well, Tomlin was pissed when the Browns traded him to the Bengals, and that
He
first
deserved the wedgie for that. A little
Joe
beta.
Flacco couldn't miss. He's just throwing the ball up. Here comes Chase. Here comes Higgins. Perfect. He looked fantastic.
dude, Joe Flacco pretty much said, "Hey, Jalen Ramsey, I'm gonna give it a chase every time, and there's nothing you can do about it."
Good
That's
luck
pretty much
stopping
what
it.
happened. And I love Jalen Ramsey, man, but he hasn't been the same since he left the blue and gold.
He was
The
getting
Turtles?
frustrated.
No, the banana,
Oh, the banana.
the banana boys, the banana boys.
All right, so all these, who would you say let's the one we vote to, who gets the atomic wedgie? Who's the worst of this group that we put up? That all get wedgies, but who gets the broken underwear wedgie?
Honestly, for me,
I'd say the Raiders.
I was gonna go Raiders, but I can understand losing to another competitor, right? They're like gladiators. Sometimes you just get beat. But agreeing to put those jerseys on and walking out in those things, I would have protested. Hell no, I can control that. So I'm going with Eric's on that one. There's just no way.
Chargers mustard uniforms. Is that that's your biggest wedgie? That's funny. That's funny. Who you going, Eric?
Honestly, it has to be the Giants. It has to be the Giants. You're telling me you let someone score 33 points in the fourth? That's wild to me.
I'm torn
Yeah, that's
between the
crazy.
two because I want to say the Giants. They blew it in the fourth quarter, but I got to go Raiders. They didn't play 1 minute of football. I got to say Raiders. They 100 yards for 60 minutes of football. I got to give it to the Raiders.
What would you rather do? Would you rather lose how the Giants did or wear the Chargers jersey?
That's what I'm saying. At least the Giants look good in their jerseys while losing. That picture of you in that banana costume is there forever.
And my problem is my skin's so pale, the yellow just washes me out. So I was told by my buddy's girlfriend years ago, you can't wear yellow or red or pink. There's a
Dude,
whole
yes,
list of
you
colors she gave
can.
me.
Matt
get washed out.
Madsen, Matt Madsen back in the day, Mad Dog from the Lakers.
Oh yeah, he got red too. But listen, I don't have hair, so when I'm red, I look like ketchup and mustard. It's not a good look, bro.
You could be like Slava Medvedenko, also another Laker.
Let's see if I can show one more thing. Where's my share button?
You'd be like the White Shack. That'd be great.
Ooh,
I
the
wish I
ghost
had
in the
Shaq's
post.
money. I wish I had a quarter of chef's money.
The ghost in the post. That should be your team name next season.
I like
Ghost in
that.
the post.
That would be Chris. You got to go with that.
Ghost in the post.
Yes, please.
That's epic.
You guys got to remind me. Tell me to watch this. I wanted to show and be mindful. Some of these guys have had bye weeks, but the top quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes by almost 30 yards. And then you got Jalen, Drake May, Dak Prescott. I don't think May and Prescott even got drafted in our league. And then Daniel Jones is down there. It's pretty wild.
Is Daniel Jones sustainable, though?
Josh Allen's down. So far, so good, man.
Yeah, Justin Herbert's up there, too. Doing a little bit better than Justin Fields,
Yep.
just saying.
And then take a look at your running backs. Who's your top scorer? C-Mac, and then Jonathan Taylor, and Bijan. Javonte Williams, that's the other surprise one. He was probably a late-round pick.
Yeah.
And look at Cam
Scabadoo.
Yep, Scabadoo.
Let's go.
And then take a look at wide receivers. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Wow. I'm surprised Chase is up there. And Puka, even with that injury, he's up there. Keenan Allen.
Ooh, who would have thought that?
Wow.
No one would have thought that. That's wild.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jalen Ferguson's the top tight end. But
Look
then
at
look,
that. Two
Roski
of the
has
top.
2 and 3. Yeah.
You know, the Bash Bros.
Oh, there you go. The Bash Brothers. That's their nicknames. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Bash Bro 1, Bash Bro 2.
Oh, I want 2, so send it my way.
Nah, not after what I send him right now.
You sent me something?
You don't got anything.
Not yet.
Oh.
Oh, let's get it done on
I
the
don't
pod
got
right here.
anything.
Hey, what are we talking? What are you guys
You're
cooking
not-
up?
You're not
Let's hear
worthy.
it.
You're not worthy. You're not worthy. You
We
can't.
What do
deserve,
you-
we deserve to know.
Yeah.
on.
What do you need,
Chris, you
Broski?
all right. But this guy right here, nah.
You get one win, and suddenly we're just not boys anymore.
You gotta win, not me.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
did.
I get one win, and we ain't boys anymore.
Hey man, you're the one that won't make us the cheesy gordita crunches at your crib.
I already did
Those are
that.
good, bro.
Those are fire.
Now listen, speaking of food, Eric, I'm surprised your wedgie wasn't Red Robin because you made good on your bet on Friday.
Oh
And
my God.
what was your review of the food from Red
Ooh.
Robin?
And the company.
I was so excited. I was so excited. Did starved myself the whole day. Was just on water and tea that whole day. Then 12:30 comes around. We walk over, and I was like, I'm gonna get the scorpion burger. It looks flavorful. It looks It's supposed to be spicy.
It had the 2 peppers on the menu,
Jalapenos.
bro. Yep.
Jalapenos, the sauce. It looked like sounded like a perfect marriage for me. We got that burger, and how I explained it to Chris today is like taking a bite of a uncooked meatball.
You gross.
So bad. Like literally no flavor. It was just mush. The patty was just mush.
Was it undercooked too?
Yeah, dude. Undercooked, underseasoned.
I've been to that one, and I always have that experience, and I always send it back.
It's
Yeah.
like mine because Eric and I got the same thing. It was so cooked unevenly. So like I got mine medium, but there was like pink on the edge, like that first bite.
Mhm.
And you're like, wait, what is going on? But there hardly any flavor. The only flavor was coming from the jalapenos. Eric even said, I think they left off a sauce. They must have, because there wasn't a ton of flavor. Thumbs down, bro.
I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm Mexican, but I didn't even taste the jalapenos. I'm
No.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dang.
bro, I didn't sweat once, not one time.
Hey, mine was delicious.
But yeah,
Should I
Red Robin?
Should I
About
go
that.
try to be a cook there?
What did you have, Aaron? Let's
If,
get into what you
if
had.
the NFL kicker career doesn't work out, then Red Robin's your calling, I guess. I just got the basic
I
burger.
guess I
But I know when those places, like I'm a big medium rare if I go to a proper spot, but anywhere like that, medium well. You just have to. They don't know what they're doing somehow. But food terrible. Ambiance was good. You had a fan. I'd be remiss if we didn't, bring that up for the pod for everybody else since it was about the bet. We had a young little lass who was trying to court Mr. Eric over here. Even sat down at the table next to him.
Sat down next to him. Like
Next to him.
How many times did she come back? Just talking. 5
And
times?
only on that side
6
too, not
times?
on my side, not on Chris's
Mhm.
side, always on father's side.
Mm.
Father
Dude,
side,
you guys are saying all this. You guys held up all the conversation with her. I didn't talk to her really. That was
we
all
had
you
to.
guys.
It felt awkward. We're like, man, she's gonna flirt with this guy, and he's not even saying anything. Like, I feel bad for her.
Dude.
Well, then she kept
could-
talking
she
at
could tell
you, and you weren't
you had
responding.
commish vibes. We had to
Hey,
fill the
man,
dead silence.
all I gotta say is not everyone can get drafted. You know what I'm saying? You know that's that's all I gotta say.
Hey, neither did Cam, right? So
Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, fellas, good stuff. Aaron, you and I got to do the Mongolian meat stacking bowl, and then I'm gonna bring money to you,
God.
Eric. You gonna be at collection on Thursday?
Thursday, yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
so we
last words, fellas.
we're not getting a trade done then before we end this. My last little push.
We took the under.
How about Chris? Just give us one real quick.
Guess not.
How about you, Review? What are you trading from Eric's team to Roski's?
What am I trading?
Yeah, if you had Roski's team
Okay.
and Eric's team, what are we doing?
Let me just go take a look real quick at these guys squads. I can't remember their So Roski says he needs running backs, right?
Badly.
All right. We had oh no, you guys didn't play each other, so I need to scroll down here. So blame bums. Fucking this guy give up.
Maybe Bijan Robinson?
We know Bijan is untouchable. Eric wouldn't even make a bet when Bijan was on a bye, so you know that
True.
ain't happening, bro.
And I had two of my best players
Jordan
on buys. Just saying.
Mason. I don't think Eric's gonna give up Devontae Adams to save his life. So maybe you could finagle Chase Brown if you want to take that risk. Seattle, the Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker. That's super confusing, I think, of what Seattle's doing. Charbonnet got 2 touchdowns yesterday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But Eric has running back depth. It's just going to be, are you going to take a flyer or not? He has Zach Ertz, because your biggest piece, it feels like, Roski, that you would give up is one of your tight ends, right?
Tight end. Mm-hmm. And specifically Warren, probably.
What are you going to do for quarterback? You got somebody on your bench?
I'm already I have Murray, Kyler, but he's out, and they're on bye week this week, so I already have a claim. I think I have 2 claims. One's for Dart, and one is for Flacco.
Yeah, I like the Dart one.
Yeah. So hopefully,
I think maybe
one
if
beats
you
me to
give
the-
up one of your receivers, maybe you could get something from McConkey Kong, who has been playing well since we gave him a wedgie. Get you
Hey.
15 points.
I'm open to it. Again, I mean, I feel like wide receiver and tight end, I'm solid. My problem is running back, because I don't know if you could check, but can you look at my lineup for next week? And again, I'm playing David, but look at my lineup. It's terrible. And there's nothing on the wire.
It's not letting me. Okay, I'll go. Let me
Go
go
to
to
the
the top.
matchups.
It wasn't letting me scroll down for some reason. All right, so
Yeah,
who
there
are
you
you
go.
playing, Roski?
David,
Team what?
look at my lineup, though. Well, obviously, Wedgie Man's going to be gone, but
Yeah, Wedgie gone. White. Bucky Irving maybe back. I don't know. Yeah, that I have Tony Pollard in another league. He hasn't done a ton this year, and then Spears is back, so it's hard to know what they're gonna do. Hubbard and Rico, question marks there.
Everybody else is on bye.
Did Jameson Williams got 0 points yesterday, right?
Yeah, he's
Something
gone.
like
I'm going to get rid of him.
You seem like you have pretty good wide receiver depth, so I bet you could come up with an interesting package of Ladd and Warren if those were the guys you wanted to give up. But if one of these running backs, the other guy gets hurt, then like if Rigo gets hurt, you'll be doing well with Hubbard.
And
Yeah.
I'm hoping Pollard gets traded because, I think Spears is going to take over. They're starting to split more. Yeah, I'm hoping Pollard gets traded at least so I can. That's why I'm only stashing him. Otherwise, he would have been gone too.
If the Titans were smart, that's what they would do. They would get something for him because they're going nowhere fast.
Yep.
Aaron, how'd I do? I know that was quick on the fly. How'd I do with who I think he could make a package out of?
10 out of 10 analysis. It's weird hearing somebody do real trades, not the fantasy that I live in. So it's good seeing that perspective. I mean, you didn't even mention CD Lamb, and that's all I could think about, and how I need to get him and Warren to make a package deal.
He ain't giving up prime rib or whatever you named him. No, it ain't happening.
Yeah, prime rib.
Hey man, you got Puka. You could get rid of prime rib.
Nah. I'm sticking to my guns. The only way I get rid of Puka or Lamb, which more than likely it'll be Lamb, 2 for 1. And it has to be a legit 2 for 1.
This
Has
is
to
me
make sense
not
for me.
bagging on Puka, but I had Puka last year, and he's a stud.
Yeah.
I just think he's got a little injury prone, maybe a little bit. He's not full on yet, but he.
But it's the same thing with Lamb, though.
Yeah,
he gets hurt
plays
too.
physical, but when he plays, he's a monster, and he's going to get all those targets from Stafford.
Hmm.
But Yeah, but I'd probably have a hard time parting with him too.
I got a trade for you coming. Another one. So stay up
Can't
late.
wait.
It's going to be a wild
Can't
ride.
wait.
Stay up late.
Hi, fellas. Good luck in week 8.
Good luck.
Peace out.